So it has been a little while since we have heard Aaron Rodgers speak publicly. I don't think we've seen him speak publicly until last night, since the Davante Adams trade happened. And while he didn't really go into discussion about that, he did touch on a few different things. And this wasn't a press conference. It wasn't on a sports show. He was actually on an Instagram live of a watch company I think that he must promote or have some part in promoting, called like Zenith Watches. And so I came across it on Instagram, and it was like a 20-minute video, and there was like a few clips where he talked a little bit about the Packers' current situation with like the draft and things like that, and sort of where the Packers are at right now. So I have the quotes here, the 2 quotes he mentioned that I sort of want to go over and then sort of give my thoughts. So first off, he says here, the man was sort of asking about the Packers, I guess, and he said, "This is the rebuild phase. We're building back up. We've got a good foundation that grows kind of every year that you can build on. Now we're just trying to rebuild." Then his internet connection cut out for a few seconds, so I don't know what he said. And then he said that's what the offseason is all about. So there's no question Aaron Rodgers knows that the Packers have lost, a good amount of players on this team, some free agents, clearly, of course, Davante Adams, and the Packers are in the process of rebuilding the group. And, we haven't really seen what their plan is at wide receiver, but I'd assume they have a plan, and you'd assume that's somewhat what Aaron Rodgers is sort of talking about in that situation. Then he goes on here and says, when asked about sort of what he's doing right now, he says, "Right now it's all about the workouts, and the next big thing is the NFL is the draft, which is the end of this month. So we have 4 picks in the top 59 picks, I think. So we'll be adding some young players to our team, hopefully wide receiver, which is always exciting. But yeah, right now it's just about working out and getting my body back where I need to be." So with the Packers losing Davante Adams and, Aaron Rodgers knowing that before he signed his contract, because there were some questions, the second the Aaron Rodgers thing came out, or the Davante Adams trade came out, it's like, did Aaron Rodgers, know this was going to happen? And I would assume yes, and it came out that he did know that Davante was, probably going to be traded when he did sign the contract. So he was willing to come back to Green Bay, even though he was going to lose, his top weapon, the guy who he's probably had the most chemistry with, definitely in the past few seasons. And so now, of course, I really wonder what Aaron Rodgers, wants the Packers to do, because we know that him and Brian Gutekunst, their relationship is a lot better. They've both talked about how now they communicate about lots of things for the Packers. And so I'd assume that Aaron Rodgers is at least, talking with Brian Gutekunst, saying, maybe I like this guy in the draft. He could maybe be good in his first year. Oh, maybe I like this guy in the draft. Or maybe, hey, Brian, maybe we should go target this veteran receiver. Maybe we should trade for this guy. I'd assume those are the kind of conversations Aaron Rodgers is having. We don't know for sure, but I would love to be a fly on the wall for those conversations, because the Packers have to have a plan right now. They probably have a few different things going through their head, and there's no question Aaron Rodgers is probably like looking around and trying to maybe recruit some guys to Green Bay. Who exactly knows? But it is interesting to hear sort of what Aaron Rodgers thinks on the Packers right now. He definitely thinks they're building back up. Hopefully they get some more pieces around him coming into next season. I think it definitely is important. So that's all he basically said about football in the interview. The rest was about some other things about watches and stuff. So if you want to go find it, search Zenith Watches on Instagram, and you can find the live stream. But that's pretty much the breakdown of what happened there regarding the Packers and what he had to say. But if you guys do want to stay up to date with all Packers news, things like this, feel free to subscribe down below, because I put up Packers videos multiple times a day throughout the week. So feel free to subscribe, drop a like on the video, and I will see you guys next time.